Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Oof. Hi guys, I'm Carrie Barber, the owner and creative director of Make Beauty, and this is my friend Hailey Hoff, celebrity makeup artist. I personally attribute you to this hot girl makeup, that whole like aesthetic on Instagram, on TikTok, hot girls. That's your glam.
I think because I just have a lot of hot girls that want me to do their makeup.
There's something though about the way that you do glam. It's a full look and it is definitely makeup. It never feels overdone to me. It's like very balanced. Everything is real snatched. It never makes anybody look different. Like they look comfortable in the looks that you do. It feels like appropriate for them. It's their hot girl. Their hottest hot girl.
I think my favorite compliment is when like the husband or the boyfriend is like, normally you don't like when she gets her makeup done, but this is really good.
They all say that. They're like, I prefer you without makeup. I'm like,
yeah.
So today, Hailey and I are gonna do makeup together. She is gonna walk me through how she does makeup. We're gonna do hot girl makeup, which honestly I've been so excited about. I was laying in bed this morning and I was like, oh, she's gonna paint me like one of her hot girls. You know?
Yes, take notes. This is how you feel.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do what I do on myself.
Great.
I'm not calling myself a hot girl or anything.
You are a hot girl.
But what I always do is skin prep first.
Yeah.
The way that I do my makeup is different than how I do my clients. I start with my foundation first.
Okay.
So I'm a mixer. So I very much so mix, and my coloring is pretty light right now. I like to be a little warmer.
Okay. I always go one shade lighter because
Do you?
I like to be brighter.
I like my concealer to be really bright.
Oh yeah. Well, whenever I would go get shade matched, I'd be like, okay, whatever you recommend, but one shade lighter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was always like, make me tan.
So when you start with foundation on yourself, do you do foundation or complexion last when you work with clients?
I do complexion last. I do the eyes first. Everything I do on myself is like very opposite than what I do on my clients. I don't know why. So I'll take my beauty blender.
Me too. I love a beauty blender.
I'll just start covering. But I like a lot of coverage. Oh, and I put it over my eyelids.
I do that too.
I like everything to be like the same.
Oh man, I dripped it on my table.
Oh man. I actually love that saying. Oh man.
Oh man.
So the reason I do complexion first, I guess, is because I don't change up what I do on my eyes ever.
Really?
I do pretty much the same thing on myself no matter where I'm going.
Yeah.
And if I try to do like a more intense look or like use different shades than I normally do, I hate it. And I'll just like not feel confident throughout the night.
I would say that's the same for me too. Like I either do kind of like a blended smoky eye, kind of like Eva Green in Casino Royale. It's like some of my favorite makeup of all time. Or I'll do my little flick winged eyeliner thing.
I want to try to become a wing girl.
can
All
tell
the
you.
cool girls are like wing girls.
I mean, wings are hard, honestly, until the eyeliner with the brush. Like until I figured out that I could load product onto the brush and create it.
Yes.
I could never do a wing.
That's what I do on my client. Oh, another thing, I'm a big blender.
Me too.
So I spend a lot of time on the skin, on myself and on my clients, blending. I can't believe you can do your makeup in such a tiny thing. I have like 2 of these huge things right here.
Honestly, I learned how to do my makeup within the last few years filming reels. Now that's almost one of the only ways that I can do it.
You should teach me how to do a reel.
I would love to.
I don't know how. Okay, this stuff is the shit. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done on myself a full face of just this.
It's so
I've done
good,
it on my
right?
clients.
Yeah.
But wow.
It's so glowy.
Get this. Buy this. Love it. It's perfect for summer.
Yeah, it is.
And for winter because people are dry.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Like, none of these make products dry you out because I'm like such a dry, little salty cracker
Oh, I'm
girl.
so oily, but like, I love to still have like dewiness.
Dewy. Yeah. I really like this because I think it's more coverage than a typical skin tint.
Yeah.
But it's less coverage and more blendable than a foundation.
Okay, so now I go in with concealer.
Okay.
03 Light.
I feel like that shade is really flexible for multiple skin tones. Because to me, it's almost like a perfect match. But then a lot of people who are much darker than I am use that for under eye brightening. What's your approach to concealer?
Just like all the highlighted areas, you know, like kind of like how they teach you at like a counter.
Yeah.
You know, I started at a counter.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Chanel.
I'll put on the same shade concealer.
Great.
And then I want to ask, like, how you got started in beauty, if you always knew that you wanted to be a makeup artist.
I started when I was 19. I originally moved out to LA to sing.
Oh.
Quickly was like, this is not for me. And my parents were like, well, what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna be a celebrity makeup artist. They were like, what is that? Because like a decade ago, Instagram wasn't where it's at now. When I Googled how to become a celebrity makeup artist, there was like 3 makeup artists. I don't even think Mario or like Patrick Ta was even like a thing yet.
Yeah.
It was like Pat McGrath, Sam Fine.
Oh, I love Sam
Kevin
Fine.
Aquan. Like,
shout out to Sam Fine. We're friends on Instagram.
Really?
He loves me.
Aww.
Yeah.
Love. Sir John. There wasn't really that many, but all of them were like start in a department store because you got so much makeup for free.
Oh, yeah.
So you could really build a kit. I was really grateful for the experience because of color matching.
Yeah.
Like I really learned every skin texture, skin type, how to deal with every kind of personality. So I worked there for 2 years, learned a lot, and then I just had people coming back to me every weekend to get their makeup done to go out for whatever night it was, or I had some brides come.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe I can make more money doing this myself.
Yeah.
And Glam Squad had just happened.
Oh, yeah.
And one of my friends in the department started working with Glam Squad. And so then I started working for them. And I worked for them for maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm a really good networker. Like I really like people.
Yeah.
And just offered to do people's makeup a lot.
Yeah.
And then during the pandemic, I had the opportunity to not pay rent. So I was offering free makeup in exchange for a tag.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people were like, your name's everywhere. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've been here for a decade.
Yeah.
Welcome. And then I just started working with like a bunch of influencers. I think in that time, that's when I really found like my personal signature style.
Yeah.
People know me as like bronzy, glowy, pretty. Just like to make people feel good and look good.
Yeah.
That's like the best part about the job.
I would take it one step further and say hot girl.
Hot girl. Okay, so now I like contour.
Okay.
So I go like above the cheekbone.
Oh, you do? For a contour?
Because I don't really add any other bronzer. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy how you go from like a pancake to like sculpted.
Oh, like I don't always contour. I'm pretty lazy, so sometimes I'm like, meh. I drank water last night, so I don't need to.
I drank water last night. Dead. I drank wine last night, so
I
really got
also
to
did.
contour.
And then do you have like a placement that you always do?
I do my
you-
big ass forehead, my cheeks, underneath my jaw. But I kind of go like on the jaw. And then the biggest part is behind the ear.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what like really snatches
Okay.
the base.
So during COVID, you did makeup for free in exchange for a tag, which honestly I feel like is such a smart way to start if you like just really want to get into it.
During COVID, a lot of people weren't making money, and so a lot of people didn't want to pay for things anyway.
Right.
I wasn't really worried about money at the time. I was more so like, let me build this business.
Yeah.
And the only way I knew how to do that was marketing. And the only way I could market was if people posted me.
Yeah.
But I gained a lot of great clients that way. And
What would you say was like the moment where it really just like one thing happened and it just hit?
I'll tell you when I had like an oh my gosh moment.
Yeah.
I get a DM from Audrina Patridge, and I was like,
We stan.
Such a stan. So it's actually so funny because this is not my natural hair color. Not gonna talk about it. But I went dark in 7th grade because of Audrina.
Yeah.
Because she had these light eyes and tan skin and dark hair and on the hills.
I
I was
remember.
like, oh my god, she's like the hottest girl.
Yeah.
And I wanted to look just like her.
Yeah.
And so I went to the salon and went dark. And I came home and my mom was like, wow, what happened? And then a couple weeks ago, she DM'd me and she was like, you make me want to go dark. And I was like, you're the reason I went dark. Like, let's not forget.
Yeah.
And then 3 hours later, she was like, I'm going dark.
Oh.
And she went dark. She was my inspiration. And then reverse, now I was hers.
Yeah.
So funny. But when I got a DM from her, I was like with my friend at the time, like in the gym, and I like shrieked. And I was like, oh my god. It's like, Audrina Patridge wants me to do her makeup.
Oh.
I always contour my nose.
Well, first of all, how does my contour
I was
look?
just looking at your skin. It looks great.
Okay. Did I hit all the spots?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I was trying
You
to
even cleaned it up. You even went back here.
I did.
So proud.
I'm a fast learner. I loved The Hills. I mean, I think I was still in high school when that came out, and I never thought of myself as living in LA. I was very much like I'm a New Yorker, like ride or die.
Oh, really?
New York or nothing person.
When did you move from New York?
So I went from San Francisco to New York and then back to San Francisco to work at Sephora again. Okay. And then I had come from Glossier and then went back to a super corporate environment, and it just was not what I wanted. And then I started dating somebody who lived down here. And eventually I just like very impulsively was like, I'm gonna move to LA. And I think I did it within...
You dated somebody that lived here?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
From like long distance?
I've only dated somebody not in LA.
Oh.
I like can't find a guy here.
Don't get me started. This could be a whole episode.
I just don't know if they're like my type.
Okay, you did your contour on your nose, but I didn't contour my nose.
Do you contour your nose like normally?
No.
Then don't do it.
Okay.
Got a powder. So I take a little poofy poof.
I usually use my beauty blender.
Well, I'm just on the Alex Earl train with this poofy poof, okay?
Oh yeah. Everyone loves a poof.
Everyone loves a poof.
Maybe
but
you
I
can
also love the feeling of it.
Poof me after.
I would love to poof you. Ooh, that sounds sexual.
I'm really into it though.
Oh.
I really want you to poof me.
Okay. I poop myself a lot because, like I said, I am an oily. Do you like a lot of powder or a little powder?
I don't know.
Little.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's one great thing about this diffusion set powder is that I can use it multiple times throughout doing my makeup and it never feels too dry.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look dry either.
Oh, I'm poofed.
You're poofed.
That was a great poof.
Okay, and then I do a powder bronzer.
Okay.
And I just go over. Your powders are so silky.
These powders are made in Italy. They are
oh,
nice.
We are bougie.
Bougie. They're so finely milled. That plus being infused with skincare like makes them so velvety.
Here you go, my friend.
My powder brush.
I love your guys' powder brushes.
Me too.
Okay, so I don't normally do blush. Shocking. But I've been doing a little bit lately.
Oh.
Just like a touch.
I'm like more a blush girl than a bronzer girl. I've been actually really into purple blush lately.
Oh yeah, I think that's like a thing, isn't it?
With a red lip.
You look fire in a red lip.
Okay, did I do my bronzer well?
Yeah. I like you in bronzer.
I do too, clearly.
You should bronze more.
I need it.
This is literally how much blush I use.
I don't see it.
Yeah, like nothing.
Even if it enhances the bronzer by adding like a little pop of color.
Just like a little like glow almost.
Yeah. Where did you put the blush? Oh, like on my
highest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that too.
Okay. Warm it up on your hand.
This is my favorite shade, like berry red shade.
Ooh.
Called Swelter. So we did very top of cheekbone. I love doing it in the eyelid.
Oh, that looks so gorgeous on you.
Thanks.
I love that.
I'm just following your lead.
Stunning.
Great.
Then my eyes. I don't do a lot, I will say, because I do have great lashes.
You do have great lashes.
Not to toot my own horn here.
Hey, that's what you're born
But all I do is bronzer
okay.
and a highlight.
Like a little eye contour.
I literally put bronzer all over.
Yeah.
This whole makeup tutorial could be makeup for dummies.
Great.
That's how like easy I do my makeup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually outline my eye underneath too. A little
That's
bit.
what I do too.
Love.
You contoured your eyes, I didn't.
Here you go.
I like to like roll the brush in my little
Yes.
eyeball crease.
Yes, we love to roll.
And then I like tap and go. Okay, let's go back to Adrena. You did her makeup for the first time.
Oh yeah, so I did her makeup.
How was that?
We fell in love.
Oh, great.
She's just a stunning human. So I did her, and from her, I think I just got a lot of different people. I started doing Tinks. And that really just like...
We stan.
Yeah, that really shot me up. And then Heidi D'Amelio saw that I did her makeup. And then I did Heidi, and I've done Charlie, and I've done Dixie, and like once you do them at that point, it was just like...
Especially then.
Yeah, I think like one photo that I posted of Charlie on Instagram, it got like 44,000 likes or something. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, next I'm gonna do a highlighter.
Okay.
So I put this in my inner corner.
Okay.
For a little pop. I like to do it on the top of my lip too.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? I'll do it on the tip of my nose.
Highlighters for me can be tricky because they skew glitter so quickly. I almost like a sweat sheen.
Yes, me too.
Do you have a favorite brow method?
I don't do the feathery laminated brow. That doesn't look good on me.
Me neither.
But a lot of clients like it. I just follow my own strokes and do like a little bit. I'm not a big brow person.
I usually don't fill my brows in, honestly. So now with where you are in your career, like what are your favorite things to do?
I mean, what we've been doing with Tinks lately is like an elevated natural.
It's so good.
I feel like I've done a lot of different kinds of looks on her.
Yeah.
And this has just been our personal favorite. And her style to me is very chic, put together, cool girl, rich mom.
Yeah. Oh my
You
God.
know, we just did Watch What Happens Live. That was probably my favorite look I've ever done on her.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Outside of, and I'm not trying to be biased, but the blue eyeliner.
With the make liner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of her best, like full glam.
I get a lot of people that refer to that photo.
Yeah.
They're like, I want this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the make liner. I use that all of Fashion Week. Okay, well, I curl my lashes.
Okay. I never do that. Although Michael Ashton made me do it.
You should do it.
Okay.
Or do you want me to do it for you? Okay.
I just never do it. Because again, I'm like so lazy. I feel like this mascara has not had its moment yet. So many people tell me that
It should.
it is their favorite.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It separates, it elongates.
Also for a clean mascara, like it has some boom. Wow. It looks like you have fake lashes on.
In a photo, it like they look fake. There you have it, folks. The best mascara in the game.
Is there a person, dead or alive, who would be like your ultimate client?
I would have loved to do Brittany Murphy's makeup.
Oh, yeah.
I think she would have been one of my hot girls. My number one person that I want to do makeup on is Hilary Duff.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, Stan.
Yep. Her and Casey Musgraves are like my two.
Oh, love Casey.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I think makes the hot girl is the lips.
Okay. When you do lip liner, do you have like a certain thing?
The Cupid's bow is like
So you go outside the line?
just a little, and then I smudge it. And I really just do like a liner and a gloss.
Should I use the same shade?
I think so.
I like lip liner too, but before we launched lipstick, I was using lip liner all over and putting gloss over it.
Like on the lip.
Like I would completely fill in my lips with lip liner and just put serum balm over it.
Mm-hmm. We look like twins. I actually always look in my phone when I'm done.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh yeah. It really is the lips, right?
It's the lip. Makeup never looks finished without a lip.
Wow.
I'm so used to you in like a red lip. This is like so different.
Well, this is like my Hailey Hoff look.
Do we look like hot girls?
We are hot girls.
Stunning!
So cute.
Wow.
Thanks, Hailey Hoff.
Thanks for having me.
This was so great. I learned a
Hope
lot.
you learned something.
I did. I'll say one last thing. I think with makeup too, a lot of the time is about restraint. Doing one less thing than you think you need.
Yes, I agree. If I have too much on or if I do one too many steps.
Where's the step? Tequila.
100%.
About in 1 2 minutes steps.
Too many steps. I feel it. I just like less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that Chanel quote where you like take one thing off before you leave the house.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks
Love
for having
you.
me.
Hope you guys learned hot tips and see you next
Hot
time.
tips and tricks.
Hot girl tips and tricks. Cut. False take.
False take.
What if we had to do our tequila shots again?
I wouldn't be able to drive. Okay, I can't finish that or I won't be able to do my eyeliner.
Yeah.
Is it dark hair?
It's our like white girl hair, I think. Are you white?
Very.
Okay, me too.
Wonder bread. Fun fact, there's 2 things I won't let people eat in my chair.
Bananas being one of them.
Bananas
And pineapple?
eggs.
No, yeah.
They'll like have their hard-boiled eggs or something. Like, this is disgusting.
Eggs in a group setting or a public setting is always like a no for me.
If it looks crazy, I can take them out.
Can you film this right now?
It's on.
I love it.
Did I do a sign off last time? Was I like, comment,
Yeah,
subscribe,
it says smash that like.
smash the like button?
Smash it.